Now let's talk to the stranger. I am the answer, but what is your question? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Whoa, whoa, where are you going, stranger man? Are you slowly walking down this way? Where are you leading me? Oh, uh, that was weird. Okay. We found a mysterious stranger in the corner, talked to him, and then he just walked away down here. Just, whoop, vanished. Okay. All right, so we've got two things we're doing here. We're looking, we got to find a bard.
Follow me.
So, I mean, there's one right here. I am the bard. I am the bard. I'm gonna find Commander Holren and see if we can peacefully fix the situation. Okay, there's Holren. Alright, I want to save here. Just in case this peaceful negotiation goes sour. Alright, let's talk to him. Well, what brings you to me? Okay. I talked to Raymond. He is not your enemy. He only wants what's good for Canabras. I would consider those words an admission of treason from anyone else, but I do not wish to draw my weapon against one who has been given heaven's gift. And I won't, as long as you don't, anything worse than conniving with that rabble-rouser, Ryman. I won't ask you again to kill the rabble-rouser, but as soon as we liberate the city from the demons, my faithful will hunt him down. Alright, well. Well, I tried to convince him. I tried! See what happens there. I don't know, but... Okay, so that's that. Not rest until Raymond is dead, and knowing the prelate, he is unlikely to be satisfied even after that. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Found refuge somewhere in the city among friends or devotees. She is unlikely to give herself away, but she can be found by looking out for signs of a highly talented singer and musician.
Onwards.
Now, this is the city itself. It doesn't say this area of the city, so we might want to just like head out. I think we're honestly we're done here for now. Yeah, I feel like we might be finished here.
Let us be off.
So it might be time to just up this way. Time to take off from the city and start doing other things. Oh, is it on the other side? Oh, it's down there. Okay, get back down here that way. Follow the blood. Okay, let's double check any treasures we might have missed. Looks like everything is just normal as we look through everything. Good, looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Okay.
March on.
Right. Leave. I feel like I pretty much have covered all the ground in that place. So I believe that square is finished. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Oh, the kill Raymond thing. Okay. Everybody leveled up. Nice. Okay, we got a point to put in. Let's get that wisdom up to 18. Good. More into our religion, our persuasion. Those are our two main. Let's see, we get smite, another smite. Arrow of Law, Aid, Aligned Weapon, Bear's Endurance, Bone Shaker, Bird. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to double check our things here, see which ones we put in. Good, looking good. Yeah, let's get Sela leveled up. Just gonna let the game do its thing. Has prepared the spell Treat Affliction. It requires a material component first aid kit, which you don't possess. Okay, let me. Your strike, nice, good choice. Mirror image spell, okay. Wait, can I choose my spells? Can I not? Oh, I think we're good. Okay. And Ember. Doesn't choose her spell, but she does choose her hexes, it looks like. Target takes a mild penalty to one of the following AC ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, skill check. Oh, okay. Taking healing. This acts as a cure light wound spell using the witch's caster level. Oh, that's a good, yeah. You can always use more healing in the party. Corpse wearing the robe of a worshipper, Discari hangs from a signpost that's been here for a while, but the bag on its belt remains undamaged. You can procure some region and consumable items here. Okay. A drab and barely readable sign hangs over this cramped place with unfriendly, brusque workers. The building was always crowded with people, but none of the neighbors can recall ever coming here to have so much as a button sewn back on. Oh, this is where the cultists are. Okay. No better time for a banquet. This is the part. Okay, this is the house that we found out that is being attacked by demons. That's Gorm's mansion where he wants us to go grab some stuff. Good, good, good. Okay. The alchemist laboratory used to sell potent potions at reasonable prices. The shop's owner was always very polite and friendly. Yet many customers found his watchful glare rather uncomfortable. Despite their high standing in the city, the Tira Blade family lived in a simple house far away from the wealthy neighborhoods. Most of the houses on the street are now ruined and abandoned, but this one seems intact. Although the broken door makes one wonder if there's still anything value left inside. Alright. It's cool. I like the blade down at the bottom there, the candle. Got a tome there. Defender's Heart. Okay. Taxi and wine cellar. And then this is where we're going to find the storyteller. Okay. We're here at Market Square. So, although let's go, yeah, let's do the banquet thing and go save the people first. Someone on the road, get ready. Uh-oh. Who could be on the road? Road again. Is it a trap? Feels like it could be a trap. Wait, there's someone there. Alright, hold on, we're gonna grab stuff here. Ooh, lots of little treasures. Nice, nice. 103 gold. Awesome. Alright, who's this individual?
Onwards.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check.
Huh.
Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this.
Boy!
It's counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Who are you? What are you doing here? I think we're about to find out. That's it.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
Huh.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
I gotta see what this is all about. Alright, I'm gonna shrug and remain silent.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Oh, that's my lore. Alright, let's see if we can do this. A glaive made of red adamantium.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
It's an auroch, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it. She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Yeah, ask some more. They still might manage it.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
Oh no.
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up! And her entire entourage, too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
We will be victorious.
That's great. What an encounter. Oh, ow. Ow. 11 damage. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Sharpshooters, occultist, archer. We'll take land, take the sharpshooter.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
A lot of damage there, but that's all right. Let's see. Sela can charge in on. Let's get the archer. Nice, nice critical. Okay, I'm gonna charge in on our friend here. Or just walk up and smack him with a hammer. Oh! Or miss. Oh, we both missed. Alright, alright. Yeah, we'll get Wolfsif to come in. Get a couple strikes. Oh! Or attack like that. That works too. Can't really do anything except we can do a zap. We go, it's 1 point, but, you know, one is better than none. I don't really know if we need to be using our spells so much for this. Let's see. We could do a scream, why not? Alright, Lan. Let's continue with that sharpshooter. Nice, 6 points of damage, that's a good one.
No glory without risk.
Ugh, miss on Sela's end, no problem. Not enough attack of opportunity, so let's move in on the sharpshooter. Crunch him. Go the archer. Sneak attack, beautiful. Oh, it's that stranger guy again. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Huh. What's up with the masked man? Or woman. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen the body type.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
You're absolutely convinced that the color is red and white. Okay.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
You know for sure that Aradin died not long before the world wound opened and the first crusade began. Let's see. Wait, what was the question again? Shit.
Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the world wound.
Oh, I screwed it up.
The First Crusade started back. I suppose I should terminate the experiment due to the subject's utterly woeful performance. But don't get upset. We all can't be smart. Someone has to be strong. I liked how you defeated those cultists. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be recognized
I know, time to start the whole game.
luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all
What's going on, buddy?
Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Oh, okay. Now can you finally tell me what you're getting at with all those questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader.
Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations! That's amazing! Something you've been looking very forward to doing too? Is it going to be different from what you do now, or is it going to be something that you know, is it like, is this still like part of your portfolio?
Unfortunately, The experiment has proven that the opposing parties possess approximately equal faculties in this regard. A shame, indeed, for I've always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It appears I was mistaken.
Slightly different, working on back-end stuff instead of front-end design-related things, but the same type of coding length. Oh, cool. Very cool. That's good. So you're staying in that and everything like that. Alright, let's see here. Now, why do you keep calling me boy? I have a name, you know.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Much bigger company, so better benefits and stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. So you're trying to say that I'm mediocre?
Yes.
I should have got that right! Oh, Canabras isn't safe right now. Shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the world?
It's good.
To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
Well, if we join forces, you have to follow my instructions during our expeditions.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
I agree, then.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
27?
Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Let's see here. I'll be honest, I think I'd rather take her over Camila.
Let us be off.
Let's see, what do we got? Sharpshooter, okay. I see some magic. Yeah, the Warpriest has been really cool. You know, classic priest style and stuff like that. But does have some nice abilities like the, what is it, the Rallying Strike, I think it is. Yeah, which one is it here? The Light of the Angels. Where do we got here? Where are you? Bop, 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 bop. Blinding Strike, that's it. We do a flash of sunlight in the eyes of the opponents. So far we have that. We've got some smite abilities. We've got positive energy. And then, of course, all the spells that, you know, our priest's going to have, so. And we're working on the Mythic Angel path, so we'll see what kind of benefits we get out of that in the end. Yeah, they've done a lot of cleanup as far as I understand, and the Enhanced Edition is really well done.
Follow me.
And there's a photo mode. Well, not in this one, unfortunately, but I don't think they've added it in here yet. No, not yet. Okay, so we have a new companion. What the? Didn't I not?
We should move.
I'll have to go fix that, I guess. Yeah, they said that they're working on it. So I think it's just a matter of time. Which is fine. In no major rush. Oh, the glaives. These always are usually... Let me see. Yeah, that's a masterwork weapon. Okay, cool. It's a masterwork as well. Be interested to see what they do. I'm really interested to see what they do with this with Rogue Trader though. Okay, there we go. He is a scroll savant. Okay. Sounds interesting. -2 in strength, +2 in dex, +2 in intelligence, 21 intelligence. Yeah, that would explain things. Okay. She has Arcana, World, Nature, Religion, Magic Devices. Okay. Nice, very nice. Acid Arrow. That works good. Like that. She can create a pit. Well, that sounds like something interesting. Great Pit, Stone Call, Mirror Image, Acid Arrow. Okay. Magic Missile. Nice, nice. Sleep. Color Spray, Vanish, Shield, Snowball, Acid Splash. Okay, all the usual. Good. Yeah, Grave Pit is really good. That's going to be a fun one. Stone Call will be interesting. I don't think I've seen Stone Call. Rain of dirt, gravel, and small pebbles fills the area, dealing 2d6 points of bludgeoning damage to every creature in the area. Oh, okay. This damage only occurs once when the spell is cast. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. For the remaining of the duration... Excuse me. Whoop. For the remaining of the duration of the spell, the debris covers the ground, making the entire area difficult terrain. Okay. Create an extra dimensional hole with a depth of 10 feet per 2 caster levels. Extends it to another dimension. The pit has no weight, does not otherwise displace the original underlying material. You can create the pit in the deck of a ship as easily as a dungeon floor or the ground of a forest. The only thing I remember about pits is that everyone can fall into them. She's neutral as well. Okay, well that's not bad. Alright, we should probably get our rest on. Let's auto-assign everyone where they think is going to be good. Okay. Steela's doing that. Scrolls going on here. Describe a scroll. They need to know the required spell. Okay. Let's see. What could we use? Thing you could do here. Summon monsters always good. Oh, do we not have a kit? Air. Air. I see. Work. Okay. Any potions you can take care of here, Sela? No? Okay. Just a hearty meal for now. That's no problem. Okay, we've got Ember and Lan on Night Watch. Lil Jiv's taking care of our camouflage, and I'm taking care of our protector rituals. Okay. And our Abyssal Corruption is getting up there. Alright, we're gonna have to be careful with that. Well, if that's the case, maybe we should instead, I think, go back to Defender's Heart. Or that might end up happening. Oh, crap. I want to be careful of that Abyssal Corruption stuff. It's like Chaos Corruption in Warhammer. Are you doing your RP thing tonight, by the way? Are you a virtual reality thing tonight? Uh-oh. So corruption, so basically what happens is the more you sleep outside of an actual safe area, corruption builds up. And what it will do is it will give like major penalties and whatnot. So the higher the level, the more penalties there are. But if you sleep in a safe area, you break down the corruption. And that way you don't have to worry about it. So it's like an interesting little mode they have for like, depending on how far away you are from somewhere safe to sleep. So let's say you're running like a dungeon and whatnot, and you're getting, getting your ass kicked, and you're sleeping a lot, resting a lot to, get things back, spells and everything like that. That could have an impact on you because of the corruption and stuff, depending on like how much there is. Silly module going on tonight shouldn't last as long as the other stuff. Okay. I was just gonna see maybe if you and Phantom were like, if you wanted to do some war weekends, or war weekend still, we could jump on tonight and play some. I don't have to go to work till like 3 in the morning, so I got plenty of time. Oh! Beautiful crits. Alright, yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Have I learned anything from the other modules you've been part of? That can take a little while. But if this one's not as heavy as raid bosses and all kinds of other things, then it'd be good. They always take longer than expected. Sounds like a D&D game. Ten players total and 5 NPCs. Oh, that doesn't sound that bad, yeah. Yeah, that sounds much better than Oh, Titanium! Hi! What's up, man? It has been a minute. I've been good. I've been good. Thank you. I've been everywhere, man. Like Johnny Cash says, I've been everywhere. Yeah, no. After we shut down, after stopped playing Neverwinter, I went over to Mixer. I ended up becoming a partner over there, and then came back to Twitch later after that was done. Unfortunately, when that happened, and then yeah, just been kind of chilling here. I jumped a little bit. I had a little bit of time, but I had about a year over on YouTube and stuff, and then I went over here. I've been just doing content creation, though, still, like crazy. But I haven't played Neverwinter in a long time. Actually, we just played, like, last month for fun, just jumping back in. See what changes were done and things like that. But I still love my RPGs. Alright, what do we got around here? Anything? That's that giant golem. Did we talk to this guy last time? I feel like we did. Oh, yeah. This is what we're going to sell to. Blacksmith. Perfect. Good, let's sell up all these weapons and armor that we have we're not using. Excellent. Yeah, it's been a long time, yeah. Okay, what do we have here? Abrupt Force, this is a slashing, let's see, scimitar. I don't know if anybody could use that. Dueling sword, okay. Keep my magic weapons for now. Yeah, go figure. Right off the bat, I find a freaking throwing axe +1. God dang it! Seems in this one I could actually make my throwing axe guy if I wanted to. What do we got here? Club with nails. Okay, that's a club with nails. I don't think anybody's going to use that. What is that? That's a one-hander? Yeah, one-handed club with nails. Okay. Scimitar and then a throwing axe. Be able to use that. Okay, that's just that stuff. Scrolls and potions. Merchant would pay well for it. Can also be used to cast certain spells, jade, things like that. Okay, we want to hold on to those. And then this is all junk. Okay, cool. We did the bulk selling. That sells everything in there. So we're getting 3,428 for everything. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm going to keep my magic weapons for now. I want to see if anybody could use any of them. Let's head inside.
Follow me.
Follow me. Into the tavern we go.
See the thunder, see the fire, down Belmonte comes.
Hello, Darth. The Defender's heart greets you in unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins, but somehow none of that can be felt within its walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like a typical tavern revelry, but nor it is the grim vigilance of recent days. Sela waves to you. She is sitting at the table with the trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Stormguard, come, let me properly introduce you to Elan, Jana, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. Sela pushes a mug of beer towards you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Erebreath to use what Jana, Curl, and Elan found for our little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food, and good company could keep the gloom at bay. Sela looks at you hesitantly, of trying to gauge your reaction. I think that's a good sign. Well, I understand. We need to continue living and fighting, however hard that might be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city. Alright, who's this? Land of the, oh yeah, this is the knight. Right. Allow me to declare my support for Sela's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Kenabras. Hey, are we just all gonna sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better so we have better reasons to toast. That sounds good to me. Alright, here we go. Reading time! Oh boy! Here we go. Well, Elan, tell me about your order. Well, as stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle, but risking my life for coin takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. Oh, Firebottle, I don't know if you know about some of the mythic paths, by the way. There is an amazing mage-style path, it looks like. That's like really like mystic and universal and all kinds of... I think it would be something that would be right up your alley. Or if you just wanted to get down and dirty with having a lot of fun, there's the Trickster, which is straight out Loki. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it'll be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev. I became the squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order, By tradition, it never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. I have to check it out. I think I went with the fairies last time, the Freedom Path or whatever it was. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I love the idea that they have the paths in here that really change up, like, the style and story and everything like that. This by far is definitely, I think this is 100 times better than Kingmaker. Kingmaker was good, and I like what they did with Kingmaker, but this feels like an actual, like, a Baldur's Gate style game, story and things like that. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. And what about you, Jana? How have you been serving in the Eagle Watch for long? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. I am lucky or am I lucky or what? I am an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivian, and I learned a thing or two from him. Believe me, I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge. You can't find a better place than Mendev. What do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. And what about you, Curl? How'd you end up among the condemned?
Oh, I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little. Well, maybe smuggled a god of stashes, so, But I never killed anybody. I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and then when they made me choose between prison and condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good of a fighter. But as Norgabur there is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I don't know where all my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city.
Well, chin up, friend. Whoever we're in the past, we're our friend now. And a crusader. The skills will be useful to us, you'll see. So, how do you all know Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to Kenabris. I was returning from the south for my fiancée and was happy to be in the company of the Paladin of Imode. Oh, wait a minute. It was Imode. It was Imode. That's right. We said our farewells to the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden, to my order's camp. The demons attacked us there. At the same time, they struck Kenabris, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who could still fight. It's so good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days.
Now, I met Sela at a tavern in Kenabris, before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who could sit at the table with condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us. But Sela is different. I knew it the moment I saw her.
That's what made me notice Sela too. So I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly. And I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad. So after that night, Sela and I went around the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Let's see, what else do we have here? Now, I'm curious, did you call me over just because, or is something the matter? Oh, I didn't want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elan is in trouble. I need to help him. I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Bad idea, sister, I told you. I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own.
Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live.
Curl is right. Stormgar helped me find you. Without his help, I'd still be looking for you all over Kenabris. So, Lan, come on, stop being so stubborn. Yes, tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomade and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Kenabris has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was Save one card for some lesser demons, but look how many people are happy now. That beat will never be sung in the songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and the rest, the defenders of Kenabris will find the strength to protect the city. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Aimade won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and sees a little embarrassed. All right, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met. May all the ladies here forgive me. The finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let that miracle go. Not even the demon lord Daskari and all his demon army can stand him. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Kenabris. For half a year, I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even offered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich, but I want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice as long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. We're going after a ring. Okay, well, I guess it's important. All right, okay. Well, the ring is most likely still at Houndheart's camp outside the city. Elan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First, the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Kenabris. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. What could we run into at this camp? Well, my friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. It was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the Wardstone in the main square. I haven't been back there since. All right, I'll help. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elan is a good man and a true knight. I think the world should repay those who are devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Stila, I hope you can convince Irabeth to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, if the League of the Inspiring Card has come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. Alrighty then. Well, that quest is done. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so we sold the stuff we want to sell.
March on.
We're doing pretty good here. Let's talk to Irabeth if there's anything new. Oh yeah, here we go. Any success? How was the city? Well, I found Jana Aldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. Alright, that's done with that. Alright. Alright, let's get rest for everybody, get our spells all together, do all the good things here. And then we will... Hello, Ember. What are you doing in... Well, this is a multiple bedroom, so it's fine. The elf in front of you is young, still an adolescent by the standards of their long-lived folk. A childish, carefree smile plays on her face, and her wandering eyes linger on you for a moment before darting off again to the distance. Terrible scars cover her body, and a few of her fingers are missing. Crow sits on her shoulder, observing you with its clever black eyes. I like Ember's character. It's I don't know. She's got a cool mystery to her. You know, you're always so cheerful. How do you manage to remain so hopeful when we're surrounded by such horror? Hope? She tilts her head and continues with a smile. No. Hope is a lie. What should we hope for? This world is in the hand of demons. The gods can't help. Or they don't want to. Or they forgot about us altogether. The people know they're about to be eaten by demons, but they quarrel with each other and fight and steal. There's no hope. Only us. We'll have to win without hope. It'll be hard. The entire abyss is against us. We can only win by some miracle, which means we'll have to make one happen. What other choice do we have? We'll work a miracle and win because we have to. The elf smiles broadly and nods to herself. Tell me more about you. Well, they call me Ember. I used to live in the River City, and now I walk with you. That's my story. Why Ember, though? I had many names. When I was little, Mom and Dad called me Dove, or Cricket, or Kitten. Dad called me his ray of sunshine, and when Mom was cross, she called me by a long name, a grown-up one. Can't remember it, no matter how hard I try. Then when I came to live in the River City, the good people called me different funny names, like Ember, or Torch, or Smoky. I don't know why. They called me Bird Brain because I have a crow. They called me Lucky 7 because of my fingers. The middle finger on the right hand and 2 smaller fingers on the left are missing. They sometimes called me Grilled Meat and said I was stupid, but I didn't feel hurt. I mean, they're right. I really am silly. They didn't mean to hurt me. It's like ember. It's a good word. Embers are like people. On the outside, they're gray and cold like stones, but they're warm inside. You can blow on them and they'll start a fire to help you survive a cold night. And that's wonderful, isn't it? Ember it is. Where did you get your scars? It happened by accident. My dad and I came sailing down the river to join the crusade. Dad said all the good people were going to the world wound to heal it. He said the crusaders were the best people in the world and together we were going to win. And when we arrived at the River City, the crusaders got everything mixed up. They thought my dad and I were bad and decided to burn us at the stake. Dad died. I cried so loudly that one good night realized it was all a big mistake. He started yelling at the other crusaders, even the one in charge, and then walked right into the fire and got me out. The others wanted to stop him, but he took out his sword and scared them away. The kind knight took me to a healer. I later learned while the knight was pulling me from the flames, he himself was burned so badly he died not long after. But I'm still alive, a few fingers missing, and my skin is funny. I've lived in the River City ever since. I never had my own house, but I had many friends, and then the demons came and I met you. And you know what happened after that. Let's see. Good or lawful? We're going to stick with good. We're doing a lot of good choices here. Is it really so easy for you to forgive them? I'm not sure I could be so merciful. No one can say how much good or evil they have in them. No one can see into their own soul. No one knows until it's time to check. Do you worship any deity? Dad taught me to pray to Iomedae. He said she was a kind goddess and she called people to crusade against evil. The knights who burned my dad and worshipped her too. They even lit the fire with a prayer to her, and she did nothing to help us. But then one kind knight alone, without any gods, changed his mind and saved me. I think the gods are the same as us. They don't understand anything, they're scared of everything, so they hurt themselves and the rest of us. People worship the gods only because they're afraid of being responsible for themselves. And the gods listen to the praise and they become smug and arrogant, and begin to believe that they're better than us. But they're no better. They're silly sinners just like the rest of us. It's like God of War right here. Sometimes I pray to the gods. Different ones. The good ones, the bad ones. I ask them to stop fighting and hurt each other. I don't know if they ever hear me, but if they do... I mean, the knight who wanted to burn me, he was able to change his mind and do a good deed. If he could change, maybe Baphomet can too. Yeah, good luck on that one. Where do your powers come from? These tricks? I have them from my grandma. She used to be my father's grandma, and before that, his father's. I've never seen her myself, but she's very clever and kind. When I lived on the street, sometimes she left food for me or a blanket in the winter. Sometimes I feel her stroking my hair as I fall asleep. But if I open my eyes, there's no one there. Oh, I wonder if she's the bird. She also sent me Soot. She tells Soot how to do different tricks, and Soot teaches me. It appears that Ember doesn't know who exactly gave her these powers, but you can guess from her words that her patron is Doletta, a powerful archon, one of the Imperial Lords, also known as the Grandmother Crow. Ah, that explains things. Okay. Well, thank you for your answers. Oh, not at all. I didn't tell you anything. Alright. Now we have a new party member that just joined up with us, too. Let's see where she's at. I do like to get my conversations in with everybody I can. It's Wolf. Let's see here.
Let's move.
Eva. Lan. Those are the two from there. Oh, there she is. Nenio. Let's go talk to Nenio. Boy, am I pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is most efficient and frankly pleasing.
With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge, hitherto unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. Nenio stops to catch her breath. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation.
Well, I'm happy to help.
Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries accessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it. I leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profoundly of my intellect.
Do you always express your delight so effusively?
What? Who are you? Nenio stares at you for a while, bewilderment in her eyes, and then is replaced by recognition. Oh, yes, my new follower. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as-yet modest achievements and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I'll never praise you again, unless I forget. But let's get back to business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Kennebrus and Dresden. As soon as it's reasonably practicable, I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross so you won't forget.
What's so special about these ruins?
Glad you asked. That is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you because you are my most loyal follower, and you are worthy of possessing such knowledge. And also because you are the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago, I was walking around the border of the World Wound, and I met a strange person. He was wearing a frayed gray robe, and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Oh, I've seen this guy twice. Of course, I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance. And do you know what he said to me? He said, I am the answer, but what is the question? Then he walked off in the direction of the World Wound. Next day, after I had already forgotten about the first encounter, I had a similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman. Judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask, I am the answer, but what is the question? She said before taking off toward the World Wound. And then I realized everything became so clear to me. I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. After all these geysers were simply on their way to the costume party, weren't they? Were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all heading in one direction, a place not far from Kennebrus, a place which is marked on nameless ruins, even on ancient Sarkarian maps. That's where I need to go. Unraveling the secret of that place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, perhaps even in legend.
What do you expect to find there?
I have the slightest idea. If I knew what was hidden there, I wouldn't be so eager to go.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, that's all I wanted to know about your task.
Well, now you know. So off we go. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly say any word, and I'll try to find a rhyme for it right away.
Amaday.
Say as the scary go away. If you play, you need to pay. Every shade of color gray. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all. But there's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I'm catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. Hey, what's going on, Jedi? I'm good. This is Friday. We do our turn-based games. We're playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, which has been amazing. We'll be on this for a while. This is a long game. But doing great.
I must say, I don't like it when you call me boy. My name is Stormgar.
On a grand scale of world history, your name is irrelevant. I have no reason to remember it. You see, the brain of any given individual can contain only a limited amount of facts. I only expend my memory on things that are truly important. The law of thermodynamics, divine asterotica, planar geography, things that will lead to glory and to a brighter future. Besides, what if I make a great discovery, but I won't be able to remember it because my memory is full of outdated or useless information? What a nightmare would that be? What a loss for the whole of Galarian.
But you do remember your own name, right? Only so I know what to put for the author's name in my encyclopedia. Are there any names worth remembering? Well, there are, and to my deepest regret, there are too many of them. The names of the gods and the demigods, the names of rulers, conquerors, and other persons by some reason deemed great by the people of Galarian. They etch their names into history, and alas, every self-respecting, educated person must know them. But there are some names I am happy to remember. Great scientists, some of them divine, others mortal, true keepers of knowledge, and great experimentalists. The pioneers of knowledge. Yori, Nethys, Erlu Vorlesh. Erlu Vorlesh opened the world wound. She's the betrayer of humanity. It's her fault the demons invaded Galarian. Yeah, I feel like this would be something unlawful. Hey, Geigen, what's going on? Oh yeah, she is the greatest of the greatest. Just imagine, she managed to open a rift from Galarian to the Abyss. No one knew how. No one believed it possible. No one even dreamed of such a thing. And she just did it. It was the experiment of the century. I would have been so happy if I could have been in her place. Of course, some part of Galarian's population died as a result of her experiment, and the Crusaders are still wrestling with its consequences this day. But the very essence of what Arlilu managed to do what was breakthrough of cosmic significance, both figuratively and literally. Sooner or later, the world will be closed. Peace will return to Galarian. As for the victims of the ongoing war, they will be remembered as unfortunate but unavoidable sacrifices made at this altar of science. That's an interesting way to look at things, though I'm not sure the Crusaders would agree with you. Were we talking about something? Alright, well, I have to go. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes. By the way, did you know that is the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Canabras need to find a defendant guilty? But the Shake-Off Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. That experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. Well, she's something else. Alrighty then.
Follow me.
Okay, we gotta get some rest. So let's pop over to the bed.